While Carlynton was on the road at Brownsville, now it's two teams 4-0 playing for the top spot. Washington 4-0, 6-0 overall, and the Carlynton Cougars 4-0, 5-1 overall. And they're only of what Upper St. Clair does tonight. The winner of that ball game is almost certainly going to win the conference championship, regardless of the outcome of tonight's game. So this is a game that's important for Ringgold. It is much more important for Trinity. Mark Uriah and Scott Stiller are at Hiller Field and will be carrying that game on WJPA FM. This is a bonus week in our Game of the Week coverage because we have another high school game tomorrow night. Fort Cherry Rangers travel to Dormont Stadium to take on the Canavan Crusaders, and we'll be on WJPA Association poll. Those two teams will square off at Cameron Stadium. The Tri-County Orthopedics John Banaszak show airs tomorrow afternoon at 1:30, and the kickoff at Cameron Stadium is set for 2 o'clock. Carlynton Cougars have now playing for the Carlynton Cougars. Ball marked for play by Charlie Watts. Regula approaches, and we are underway. Kick up in the air at the 8-yard line, taken by Dave Brown, right up the middle of the field. Brown found a little seam, but straight up the field, he got across the 30 for the Cougars. Fritz Bigham comes wide out to the near side with Dave set in a wing spot to the left. The Little Prexy linebackers, Tom Sapula and Andy Trapezzano, are stunning and coming. The ball bobbled by Brown, able to pull it back in, but he's going to lose yardage back to the 30-yard line. Ben Borkowski, one of the guys getting in there to disrupt the play. Sapula and Trapezzano there as well. Brown split wide out to the left, outside Ian McWilliams, the tight end that way. Pass to the near side, complete to Bigham, and Bigham taken out of bounds across the 35. It's 3rd down and 6 for the Carlynton Cougars. I set behind Wilmus, pass to the near side to Bigham, complete across the 43-yard line, and it's good for a Cougars first down. 11:08 to play here in the first quarter. The clock stopped with the out-of-bounds play. Bigham wide to the near side, picked up by Brian Cherry now. Wilmus pump fakes, pass up the near sideline. Bigham and Cherry got tied up. And Javon Washington in there as well. Split end, tight end left. Flanker to the near side. Wilmus setting up a screen. Pass is complete to the fullback, Mark Bell. Bell's to midfield. And it stood up just shy of the sticks. Will go down at the Washington 47-yard line. The Cougars worked the screen very well. Washington bringing a lot of pressure, and they all got through, but got through too easily. And 25 yards in completions. 3rd down and 1 at the Washington 46. Wilmus wanted to go to the fullback, then pulled it back out, and the Little Prexies wrap him up. Ben Borkowski, one of the first guys in on it. P.J. Hughes, Tom Sapula, all in the backfield to take Wilmus down and bring up 4th down and about 4. And Ian McWilliams in punt formation. Gets a good snap, little pressure, and gets the kick away. Valley runs up under it, makes the grab at the 15-yard line, and Valley is hit and dropped right away. The Little Prexies are going to start in a hole. 9 on the return. Little Prexies will start at their own 15-yard line, 1st and 10. Regula brings Travis Thomas in motion, hands him the football, and Thomas trying to make a cut, slips in the backfield, went down. Washington with white pants tonight, with the black jerseys. Skaggs wide right. Valley is wide to the near side. Vontae Johnson in motion. Gregula to put it up. Quick slant in. Pass complete to Skaggs. Stopped a yard short of the first down sticks. Skaggs right. 3rd down and 1. Fullback J.R. Ward gets the call. Got the first down. Stayed on his feet. Worked to his right and picks up 5 yards. Moves the sticks. Each team now with a... Ward's carry good for 5 to the 29. 1st and 10. Johnson goes in motion, takes a toss to the right, cuts it up over the right tackle, gets across the 35 to the 37. A gain down and 2, rather. Gugula up under center. Double slot, split ends both directions, toss to Travis Thomas to the near side. Thomas hit at the line of scrimmage, gets 1 yard to the 38, but Montecalvo comes wide out to the near side with Skaggs wide right. 3rd down and 1.5 yards for the Little Prexies. In a scoreless ball game, Grigula tucks it on the hip, gets to the 35, trying to dive ahead to the 39-yard line, and the spot out of bounds is right at the 39. This is very close. Of 2 unbeaten teams in the Interstate Conference, the winner's going to take control of the Interstate Conference title race. Skaggs goes wide right, Montecalvo wide to the near side. 4th down and 4 inches to go. Grigula with a hard bark sends Vontae Johnson in motion, hands to J.R. Ward. He's got the first down to the 40, to the 42, to the 44, to the 45-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. Move the sticks. They were by your letter after the Waynesburg win a week ago. 7-yard pickup for J.R. Ward. 1st and 10. Grigula rolls right, now steps back, avoids one hit, tucks the ball in, tries to run with it, and is going to go down. Loss of a couple of yards on the play, but Grigula was in trouble a couple of times early. Washington on their initial possession. Twin receivers wide out to the near side. And now Vontae Johnson goes in motion. Throw the pass to Calabrese, looking for the double pass, wide open. Ball down the field, and it's overthrown, intended for Travis Thomas at the 15-yard line. Calabrese had plenty of time and apparently just threw it too soon, didn't let Thomas get far enough out there, and overthrew him incomplete. And now Washington facing 3rd down and 12. They got Travis, threw it to the right spot just about a step too soon, or that's 6 points for the Little Prexies. Now 3rd down and 12. From the 43-yard line, toss to the right side to Vontae Johnson. Bounces outside, he's to midfield, to the 40 and up the far sideline. Vontae Johnson with only one guy to beat. That's Dave Brown, and Johnson makes a move on Brown, takes it to the house. Touchdown. In the opening quarter, and now Justin Grigula to attempt the extra point out of the hold by DJ Valley. Grigula is set. Valley is ready, snap is good, and the kick into the line is blocked. And Justin just did not get that one up in the air. 4:53 to play, 1st quarter. Washington 6, Carlynton nothing. The kickoff when we come back. Off, and Dave Brown in the middle, back deep to receive for the Cougars. Grigula gets this one up in the air. Fritz Bigham's going to take it at the left hash at the 7-yard line. He's to the 15. As he gets to the 20, the Powell is there to stop shy of where they started their opening possession. Carlynton 1st and 10. Brown goes in motion toward the far side. Wilmus keeps it himself on the option, turned it up, got a yard, maybe 1.5 yards, and the Little Prexies interior defense gets a hold of him. Ben Burkowski, one of the guys on the line to get a hold. Wilmus gets a yard. SN top 10 poll. Carlynton checks in with a record of 5-1. They are currently ranked 8th. 2nd and 9. Brown coming in motion. Toss coming to the near side. Alan Bennett trying to get around the corner and cannot. Brian Cherry just firing up the field when he saw Bennett coming this. Bennett's first carry of the evening. Stop for no gain. Bigham and Brown wide to the left. Mark Bell, the fullback, is set that way, and Wilmus rolls to the left. Wants to pass, nowhere to throw, pulls it down, tries to run, and is tripped up on a nifty play by Justin Brown. Realized he wasn't going to be able to catch. Ian McWilliams' 2nd punt of the evening. 34-yard effort, and the Little Prexies peel back and set up the return. The kick is a short one, taken and muffed. The Little Prexies return. Ball went right down the hands and the knees. The kick was a low one, and I believe it was Brian Cherry. Skaggs and Montecalvo, the wideouts. Johnson and Thomas, the slot backs. Thomas in motion. J.R. Ward takes the handoff, and he's rumbling up the near side. J.R. Ward made an inside and outside move and is dragged down inside the 30-yard line by Dave Brown. Ball at the 26, and J.R. Ward picks up a 21-yard gain. Gave up all those yards to Rockymore and yet won the ball game. Washington right around the 100-yard mark rushing already. Ward takes the handoff, hits over the right side. Ward powering down to about the 16-yard line, very close to a first down. First quarter, Washington 6, Carlynton nothing. Skaggs is wide out to the right. The left end set in tight. Monte Johnson in motion, hand the ball to Travis Thomas, cut it right up the middle of the field. He's got the first down and more inside the 10 and stood up at about the 7-yard line. 6-0 lead. Hands are split both directions for Grugula. J.R. Ward takes the handoff. He's to the 5 and down to about the 1 and just missed getting into the end zone. Ward's Little Prexi's, barring something very bizarre here in the final minute, have allowed opponents only one score in the first quarter. Now 7 ball games. Toss back to Travis Thomas, easily into the end zone for the touchdown. Had the kickoff tee out there instead. 2-point conversion play. Thomas comes in motion. Grugula fakes to one, then to the other, fires into the end zone. Pass is complete to Brian Skaggs on one knee for the 2-point conversion. Washington 14, Carlynton nothing. The kickoff when we come back. Washington kicked off to begin the ball game tonight, and they have 2 touchdowns. Give you an idea of how potent an offense this Washington team has. Kickoff coming toward the near side to Leon Dennis. Takes it at the 7-yard line, trying to stay with his blockers. Gets to the 20, and there is no more running room. Quick out passes. 3-step drop types to Fritz Bigham. Haven't been able to move the ball much since then. Wilmus to lay it up the far side into double coverage. Brian Skaggs bats the ball away near midfield. Skaggs playing safety. He went down in 10. Wilmus 3 of 5 now. Sends Bigham wide out to the far side, and Brown comes to the near side. 2nd and 10, draw, hand the ball off, and nowhere to run. Loss of yardage for Allen Bennett. Hit at the 15 and stopped right there. Sapula on the bottom of that pile. The loss is going to be spotted to the 16, so it's a loss of 4. Just make a sign or something for him, and same thing for him back to you. 14-0, Washington leading to begin the second quarter. Carlynton facing 3rd down and 14 at their own 16-yard line. Mike Wilmus drops. Pressure one side, then the other, and wrapped up on the sack. Justin Brown and Vontae Johnson. Ian McWilliams to punt for the 3rd time. P.J. Hughes got pressure in his face. The kick is away, fielded by Javon Washington. Ran out of a tackle and then tried to make a move, and he goes down at the 30. First and 10, Grugula under center, sends Travis Thomas in motion. Grugula drops, sets, and throws, looking for DJ Valley. Got behind the coverage. Valley spins around, makes the grab, touchdown. DJ Valley made the tough one. A week ago, he dropped an easy one. He got spun around, made the grab, and got to the goal line for the touchdown. Valley just ran straight out past the defender. The ball was... He was looking on the inside, the ball was to the outside, got turned around, made the grab, took it to the goal line, and Justin Grugula now to attempt the extra point. And people in the stand scrambling, they must be getting one of those little showers. Extra point kick up and good by Justin Grugula. 11-0 to kick off when we come back. 10th scoring pass of the year, the 4th. Caught by DJ Valley. Grugula approaches, hangs the kickoff up in the air. Bigham backpedaling to his 7-yard line, trying to get to the wall, and he is hit shy of the 20, but is able to get just across the 20, almost lost the football. Minus 12 yards rushing, 13 yards total offense at this point of the ball game. 21-0, Little Prexi's lead. Toss, fake the toss rather, hand down to the fullback. Mark Bell takes the play to the right side. 2nd down for the Cougars. Bell's first carry of the night. Wilmus with a short drop pass to Dave Brown is complete. He's to the 40 and down and around the 43-yard line. Finally, Dale Wilmus 4 of 6 for 45 yards passing. 1st and 10 at the 43. Wilmus with a short drop pass is batted down and into the backfield by Ben Borkowski. Couldn't get there, was being held up by left before that. 21-0 Washington leading. 2nd down and 10 for the Cougars at their own 43. Wilmus with a 3-step drop. Got 2 Little Prexies to leave their feet looking to block something. And dumps it off now to Bigham, who almost dropped the ball. He has to get down and cradle it, and does at the 43-yard line of Washington. 3rd catch of the night for Bigham, 30 yards in receptions. Backers fake as if coming. And both drop off. Then Wilmus in trouble near midfield. Hit and dropped on the sack by Justin Brown. 2nd and 16 now at the 49. Wilmus checking off at the line, has twin set to the near side with a tight end to the right. High set behind him, drops and rolls to his own 43. One to throw the ball back to the other side, had to pull it down, trying to run. Hit it midfield once, bounced off of that, and then taken down. Tom Giles. Quarter. Brown set as a flanker right. Bigham split end to the near side. 3rd down and about 17 yards to go for the Cougars. Pressure coming right in the face. Screen is going to be set up. Pass into the middle of the field. Incomplete over the top. Back deep to receive. McWilliams. About a 33-yard average on his first 3 punts. It's a good snap. Gets the kick away. Cherry in traffic. Fields the ball at the 28. It's up across the 30 to about the 31. 5. From the 31-yard line, 1st and 10 Washington. Travis Thomas carries to the left side, try to cut up the middle, and is met right away. 2nd down and 10 at the 31. Monte Johnson in motion. Johnson takes the handoff up the middle. He's got 5, 6, maybe 7 yards close to the 38-yard line. We'll call Regula to DJ Valley for the 3rd Washington touchdown. Washington now 3rd and 3 at their own 38. Thomas in motion. J.R. Ward gets the handoff, finds room left side. He's to midfield, made a move outside the attempted block by Valley. And Valley couldn't hang on to it. Ward goes down at the Carlynton 43-yard line. 19-yard pickup for J.R. Ward. Washington leading 21-0 with a 1st down. Regula with a play fake to Ward. Line gives great protection. Pass to the near side. Valley makes the grab. He's to the 10, to the 5, hit, and gets the ball to the end zone. Touchdown. Bigham hit him at about the 3-yard line, and Valley, before the knees went down, got the ball to the goal line for the touchdown. DJ Valley, who struggled last week, and we talked in a pregame show with Guy about how he'd been fighting himself, has 2 big touchdown grabs tonight, and the Little Prexies are up 27-0, 6:05 to play here in the 1st half. Valley now with 2 catches, 2 touchdowns, 80 yards. Tees the ball up for Regula, and the kick is good. Washington back. 2 possessions here in the 1st half. Long run, short run, and 2 medium length passes. Kickoff will be taken by Dave Brown at his 8-yard line. Runs it right up the middle of the field. Brown gets across the 20, drove people out of the way. Cougars 1st and 10 at the 25. Pass, a quick slant to Bigham, and he never did get it put away. Halftime report with Don Rebel and Mike White coming up at intermission. Tony DePalma will give us a full rundown on the Meadows scoreboard. Pass to Bigham on a quick slant, came right back to it, is complete across the 35 to about the 37, and a Cougars 1st down. Bigham's 4th catch of the night. Pass to the right side, and that quick out, this time complete to Dave Brown, who's taken to the sideline by Brian Cherry. Second down and 5. Wilmus, the short drop, gets the pass across the midfield stripe. Going down to get it is Bigham. And 3 receivers set to the near side. Wilmus rolls this way, has pressure, front, steps up, dumps the ball off, pass complete to Bell. Bell bounces off a hit once, tried to get off the second one and could not. Mike's brother Todd, backup quarterback and placement kick holder for the W&J Presidents. Wilmus gets the pass and overthrows over on the right side. Third down and 6. Carlynton of the Washington 45-yard line. Twins both ways. Wilmus from the shotgun now. Sapula stunts as if coming is not. Shovel pass ahead to Bell. Sapula can't catch him. Bell gets to the bend, but dragged down by Callaway. And this is right at the first down stick. I set behind Mike Wilmus. And now the Little Prexy defense, 5.5 yards. Tight end right, split end flanker left. Wilmus with a short drop, keeps backpedaling, floats one out. Pass is tipped away at the last second, incomplete, intended for Brown. Tipped away by Javon Washington. Brian Skaggs wide out to the near side with Valley set wide to the left. Tay Johnson comes in motion, little delay handoff to Travis Thomas. Thomas hit just as he got to the line of scrimmage, so stop one and the other one hurt you. Second down and almost 10 yards to go, just across the 45. Toss to Vontae Johnson. He's to midfield, and Johnson almost up the middle for a touchdown, but picks up a first down. Gives Vontae Johnson with 85 here in the first half. First and 10. Ball to Carlynton 41. Toss back to Johnson again. Has blockers galore up in front, and Johnson's gone. Touchdown, Vontae Johnson, 41 yards, and the Little Prexies have put 34 points on the board. Still 2:41 remaining. And Washington, no question about that. Gregula to attempt the extra point. Snap is good, hold is good. Gregula puts the foot to it. And the kick is good. Watch the kickoff when we come back. Well, Prexies leading 35-0, have scored in the 40s the past 5 games in a row. Kickoff taken by Bigham at his own 10-yard line. Bigham hit shy of the 20, spun around and hit a couple of more times and does not get to the 20-yard line. Cougars at their own 19. I set behind Mike Wilmus. Wilmus drops straight back, sets and throws up the far sideline looking for Dave Brown. Over the shoulder grab at the Cougars 45-yard line. And for Brown, his second catch of the night. 11 completions for Wilmus. And Wilmus dumps the ball off underneath. Ball tipped, intercepted by Brian Skaggs. Tipped first by Javon Washington. And Skaggs hit and dropped at his own 47-yard line at the 47. First turnover of the game. Johnson comes in motion. J.R. Ward takes the handoff, hit at the line, worked forward for a yard, and then driven backwards. Second and 9 from the 48. Gregula hands to Ward, hits to midfield. Started to go sideways a little bit and kept the legs churning again. Picks up 5 yards. He's to the 47.5. And a split end to the right. Travis Thomas set in that fullback spot with a minute to play in the first half. Gregula shovel pass to Travis Thomas. All kinds of room. 40, 35. Made a move to the outside and dragged down inside the 30-yard line. Washington runs the triangle, trips again to the left side, and DJ Valley alone wide to the right. And movement, Tommy Sapula. Everybody gets set. Play is going to snap off at about 22 seconds remaining in the half. Hand off to Travis Thomas, and again, all kinds of room. 15-yard line, and Thomas down at about the 13. The clock will stop while they move the chains. Line, I think Gregula is going to spike the football. Clock is turning. Gregula may actually just go ahead and run the play. Long count, hands it off. Thomas knifing his way straight ahead, hit at the 10-yard line and goes down at the 7. And that is going to take the first half to a conclusion. With the ball teed up. It looks like Dan Moses is back deep to receive, and it is in fact Moses. And Moses is going to run the ball. Moses up the near hash. He's to the 35-yard line and brought down at about the 38. They get the big guy running. That's 6'3", 287-pound kick returner. Washington starters will begin this third quarter. Justin Grigula drops deep, sets up a screen. Tavante Johnson pass is caught and defensed very well. Catch for Vontae Johnson, his third of the year. He and Travis Thomas each picking up catches number 3. Second and 13, Johnson goes in motion. J.R. Ward takes the handoff, fights forward for 2, and then got a little push from another. As a team.
3rd and 10, on the 38.
Third down and illegal movement on the Washington line. Facing 3rd down and 15. Valley, or it looks like DJ Valley set in tight. Vontae Johnson in the slot, comes in motion, joining Skaggs. Shovel pass to J.R. Ward. He's to midfield now. Drives forward, gets to almost to midfield. Excuse me, not quite to midfield, but will pick up the first down. Bonus high school action tomorrow. Fort Cherry on the road to take on the Canavan Crusaders. Washington with a 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line. Fake the toss. Hand the ball off Travis Thomas. He's to the 40. Runs out of a tackle to the 30. Heading for the far corner to the 10. Touchdown. Valley to hold. Grigula to kick.
Holding is DJ Valley.
Snap is good. Hold is good. And the kick a little wobbly. And it goes wide to the right, no good. 9:11 to play in the third quarter. Washington 41, Carlynton nothing to kickoff when we come back. And Dave Brown in the middle, flanked by Leon Dennis and Fritz Bigham. Kind of a line drive kick will get back to Brown. He picks it up at the 11. Brown to the 20 and gets an opening. Brown makes a move. Grigula trying to take him down. And now only one guy with a shot, Kenny Evans, trying to get to Brown. Brown's inside the 20, and he's going to take this 80 attempt. The extra point. Here's run the muddle huddle. Now he moves over. Bigham to hold, Scott to attempt the kick. Chips it over the oncoming rush. The kick is good. Geez, we're not running too fast here, are we? Yep, and again, we'll kick it off. Powers the kick, bounding, goes through the legs of Moses. Javon Washington goes back to the 8 to pick it up. And now Washington brings it up the middle, and he gets hammered at the 25. And right on the bubble for getting into the playoffs. 1st and 10, Washington at the 25. Grigula hands off to Vontae Johnson, hit along the line, trying to run out of that. And Johnson ends up with a 1-yard pickup. Bears at 1:30, then W&J takes on Bethany at 2 o'clock. That's here on WJPA AM. WJPA AM and FM tomorrow night. 7:20 airtime. Fort Cherry takes on Canavan. And off again to Vontae Johnson. Ran out of one hit, gets up across the 35, and picks up a first. Johnson approaching 450 yards rushing on the season now. 1st and 10. J.R. Ward gets the call. Ward across the 40 to the 42. Damon Gehring coming wide out to the near side. Saw some action in the first half in the triangle trips formation. Hand to hand. Vontae Johnson gets the second handoff. 3rd down and 6 at the 40. Thomas flying in motion toward the near sideline. Grigula hands to Vontae Johnson. He's got the first down. He's to midfield and stopped there. Washington leading 41-7. Only Carlynton score. Kickoff return of 89 yards. Johnson in motion. Hand off to Travis Thomas. Thomas got a couple to the 47, but then Thomas had 10 yards on 5 carries, and in the last 4 has picked up another 80 yards. Grigula drops, Gets the ball out to Skaggs, right side. Picks up a first down and is taken to the sideline. A couple of touchdown grabs a week ago. Three TD receptions. 1st and 10, now at the 37. Toss to Travis Thomas. And Thomas, he's to the 30 and down at the 20-yard line. Make it 3. 1st and 10 at the 21. Slot comes in motion. Ward takes the handoff. Ward's to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown. And that puts Washington with 3 running backs over 100 yards.
Ball carried by number 40, J.R. Ward, for the Prexy touchdown. Attempting the extra point.
And tonight the Little Prexies have 3 different players over 100 apiece. Valley holds, Gragula kicks. Washington 48, Carlynton 7 with 3:30 to play in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff when we come back in just a moment. Over the 100-yard mark. Washington with 353 yards rushing on the evening. Kickoff carries toward the sideline and the Cougars' Fritz Bigham slides out of bounds with it. Cougars start at the 3. Wilmus trying to turn it upfield, gets to the 5, out to the 6-yard line. Ben Burkowski.
14, Trinity 14.
2nd down and 7. Cougars at their own 6-yard line. Wilmus under center. Short drop, one to throw right, nothing there. Now pulls it down, gets hit. Stayed on his feet for a moment, now is driven. Dave Brown comes wide out to the near side. Bigham to the right. A little draw handoff. And that play doesn't get back to the line of scrimmage back to the line of scrimmage. Ian McWilliams will punt from his own end zone. A little pressure, gets the kick away. And the Little Prexies will let it bounce and it will roll out to about the 40-yard. 5. Dave Calabrese to call after the turnover. Wilmus with an eye set behind him in the backfield. Short drop and in trouble. One to throw the ball near side and never got to take a second glance. Okay, hang on one second. What's that, Joe? Yes, 38-7, Washington leading. Carlynton with the ball, 2nd down and 15 at their own 35. Wilmus hands the ball off.
3rd and 13.
3rd down and about 12 to go for the Cougars at their own 38. Mike Wilmus drops, sets, and now tries to run to the near side. Has a little bit of room, wants to throw the ball into the area out to Bigham. Pass is complete inside the 40. Bigham stumbles and goes down, fumbled the football. 176 yards passing tonight. 10:45 remaining in the ball game. 48-7 Washington. Wilmus on the option, keeps, slips out of one hit, gets inside the 5. Ball at the 12, 2nd down and 5 for the Cougars. 3 receivers to the right, and Wilmus rolls that way. Stumbled a little bit, got his balance back. Now throws the ball to the end zone, pass is tipped and it falls. Bigham and Brown go wide to the right. 3rd down and 5 for the Cougars at the Washington 12. Wilmus has time. Rolls right, looks, throws the ball into near the goal line. Pass is caught. 1st and goal from the 1. Down from scrimmage. Tyree Gray, I believe, is the name that we were just given.
Attempting the extra point, Ryan Scott.
Ryan Scott now to attempt the extra point. Snap, hold, and kick. All good. It is Washington 48, Carlynton 14.
Kicking off, Ryan Scott.
Scott will kick off, and the kick bounds outside the numbers. Picked up by Javon Washington. And Washington ran on 1 tackle. Now he's trying to run out of a couple more and couldn't quite get to the.
1st down, Washington.
At 48-14, obviously it's not, it's a 34-point advantage, but even if that 35 on-field statisticians may have had a different number than we have. We already had Ward over the 100-yard mark, but with that carry, comes out of the ball game. J.R. Ward now definitely with 111 is what I have. Toss. Cherry and Washington, the slot backs. Justin Hall, the fullback. Washington takes the handoff. Washington spins out of one, spins the other direction, and carries to the for Washington. 2nd down and 3. He'll be at a slot back on the near side, and Javon Washington comes out. 2nd down and 3 at the 42. Toss to Cherry. Cherry gets inside the 40-yard line and got a hand down, kept going, still on his feet as he gets to about the 30. 5.5 minutes remaining in the ball game. 1st and 10 at the Cougars 30. Callaway goes in motion. And Justin Hall with a carry. 5, 8, 9 yards, close to the 20. 2nd and 1 at the 21. Dave Calabrese at the quarterback spot in relief of Grugula. Hall takes the carry over the left side, gets the 1st down.
17-yard line, 1st down, Washington.
From the 17, Javon Washington, or rather Brian Cherry takes the handoff, gets to the 10 and down to the 6-yard line. Cherry looks like he's going to be okay, but probably he's done for the night. 1st and goal from the 7. Justin Hull takes the handoff, drives everybody toward the goal line and into the end zone for the touchdown at a clip. Tom Giles now to attempt an extra point out of the hold by Valley. And Giles drills the kick home. Okay. Ball teed up, ready for the kickoff. And this one booted toward the corner, but carrying out, solidify playoff position. Ringgold, though, not nearly as important because they can still win the conference with a victory next week against Upper St. Clair. Wilmus to pass on a quick slant. Pass, no. 2:50 and counting here in the 4th quarter. Wilmus under center. It's 2nd and 10 at the 35. Wilmus to put it up, gets pressure, dumps it off on the screen, and oh my goodness, a lot of room for Tyree Gray. He's to the 40, he's to midfield, makes a move back to his right to the Washington 40, and finally dragged down inside the Washington 30. 1st and 10 now at the Washington 30 for the Cougars. 2:10 and counting remaining here in the 4th. Wilmus drops. Pump fake, in trouble, trying to make people miss, rolls to his right, runs into pressure, got hit just as he threw it. Pass is caught, and Leon Dennis trying. 15 of 25 passing, but Cougars doing a bunch of those yards late. Wilmus fires it. I'm going to alert Carlene, we are going to take a break if you can get something ready to roll there just so I can get a scoreboard update if we can. Brian Scott to attempt the extra point, and that kick is up and good. Wash is back to receive the kickoff. Brian Scott with the ball teed up at the far hash mark. Approaches and drills the ball down the hash. Lateral back from Washington to Dan Moses. Moses runs to his left, got stood up and stopped at the 1st and 10, Washington at the 36. Calabrese at the quarterback spot again, hands the ball off to the yard pickup. And with 30 seconds to go, the apparent final play of the game about to be snapped. Calabrese hands off to Brown. Brown stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 55, Carlynton 21. And Washington with huge rushing numbers tonight. Travis Thomas with 106, Vontae Johnson with 145. Jay, get you a total on that here in just a moment. Washington with 411 yards rushing unofficially, 100.